Seems a shame he never had to pay. Well, funny thing about that, I did have one more chance at him. Six months ago, I heard that Butch and Sundance were back in the States and had gathered up some of their old gang. I tracked them down, hoping that Roscoe Bob Bryant had returned with it.
So you're saying they didn't die down in Bolivia?
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, that's interesting. The good, the bad, and the deal.
Years I had waited to get my hands on the last of my brother's killers. Not even an army of demons could have stopped me now.
Alright, we are back.
Fairly quickly. But the last one. Roscoe Bob Bryant. Some bitch had managed to seek my vengeance time and time again. I couldn't even be certain I recognized him after all those years. Johnny Ringo and Jim Reed fell fairly quickly. But the last one, Roscoe Bob Bryant. That son of a bitch who managed to escape my vengeance time and time again. I couldn't even be certain I recognized him after all those years. By now, he had to be close to 70. For all you know, he could have been dead. I've had a knee crossed my head. That's it.
Oh god. This is where the reload mechanic comes in handy. Any more?
For instance, did my thirst for vengeance turn me into something worse than the man I was after? By this point in my storied career, I had killed more men than Bob Bryant ever had.
I'll spend that point. I like that you can aim while dual wielding. It's the only game that you can do that. Sword shotgun. You know what? I'm actually gonna do that. That's actually really useful.
I was furious as hell at that bastard for making me who I am. A man with no family, no friends, no purpose except shooting Bob Bryant dead.
Well, we got a silver shotgun now. Wait, what else? What other legendary weapons you can get? What's this one? Golden rifle. Kinda cool to know. We get this one, we get that. We're gonna start getting some of these upgrades. Like some of these legendary weapons. I may have to put more on camera just to get them all, so I'd like to see how they would do. Guessing I'm going the right way.
Nothing will stop me from taking his life. I've been after that killer forever. From the time I rode with Billy the Kid. But that chapter of my story you already know.
Chapter of that fairy tale, you mean?
Suddenly it was 1910. Here I was, an old man roaming a ghost town dead almost 2 decades.
Looks like this is the final mission. I'm just gonna make this part super long. Depending on how long it takes, but let's see where we gotta go. So we have to go here and up here. Okay, that makes sense. Didn't really look. Okay, maybe trap ourselves. Okay, this is another thing. I just glitched myself now. And I'm gonna kill myself again. Like the other time. Or maybe I was messed up all this thing. I don't know how that worked. We're going wrong way, we're going wrong way. I think I really have to make this weapon now. I've got feeling that we have to open it.
Just like me.
Now where? This way.
But I wasn't about to call it quits.
Just keep on moving.
Even though the ghosts of my dead brothers were begging me to end what I started so long ago.
Mr. Graves, are you all right? Would you like some water?
The Wild Bunch knew I was there. They were after a treasure they had hidden before they fled, buried in the grave of a dead amigo. Some folks think the town is haunted, so they figured there wouldn't be many people poking around.
Alright, where'd it go? This way. Okay.
I intended to fill that grave with Bob Bryant's corpse. But like I said, the bandits knew I was onto them. They lured me in and hit me with everything they had.
We have like no cover. How am I supposed to?
This is gonna hurt.
This is so annoying. Okay, I think the best idea is to just kill them all at once. Before they throw too much TNT in there and then back.
Funny you should put it like that, Jack. Because when I woke up
From the dead?
there was silence all around me.
Oh, thank God. I don't think I could have killed them all. Maybe they thought he was
I
dead.
can swear to God I saw Billy then.
Billy who?
Billy the kid. William Bonney. He was shooting at me from a rooftop. Here, there, even over there.
So I am right. You are touched in the head.
Mr. Greaves, perhaps we should switch you to coffee?
You see that old Indian again, too?
No, but I did see Billy's killer. Patrick Floyd Garrett. He came at me guns a-blazing.
No kidding. Great. So pretty much, we're saying that he's been telling fairy tales, pretty much.
But I knew that old war horse had died 2 years before. I wondered if maybe I was dead too and confronting the ghosts of my past. I thought my sins were coming back to haunt me and drag me down to perdition.
This is getting interesting. Now we're fighting ghosts. I wonder what we're gonna be fighting next. I think this is the last mission. It's nice. So I can finish up this channel and move on to my quick roll with
I
guys.
saw Henry Barnes throw dynamite at me.
That guy's ghosts are trying to kill him. All of these ghosts.
In the gates of the cemetery, I saw John Wesley Howard, just like I remember him.
I'm running low on ammo here. Oh God, I can't get a shot from here. Must be concentrated. Oh God. I have 9 bullets. Not that many bullets left.
Robert Ollinger appeared with his terrible double-barrel shotgun. No starting was stopping me.
My father-in-law got hit with a fallen branch. He spent the rest of his life talking with dogs.
This is not good. Now he's insane and he thinks ghosts. Oh yeah, I don't believe in ghosts. It's just not something I've never believed in.
Newman Hayes Clanton, William Brocious, John John Peters, Ringo, they all wanted me dead.
I'm assuming that the ghosts he saw were actually people instead. That's what I'm assuming here. Took all the ghosts. Johnny Ringo got us. Johnny Ringo got us.
Newman Hayes Clanton, William Grotius, John Peters, Ringo, they all wanted me dead.
God. How many of them are there? Oh God. Oh God, there's too many. Can't hold them back.
George Curry and Harvey Logan, alias Pete Curry, both thirsty for vengeance from the great beyond.
Oh God.
Jesse, Woods, James, and Jim Reed, each one deader than the next. I thought I would go crazy.
Can we just end this? Oh God, there's too many! There's too many! Oh God! Oh God, oh God! Oh God. Oh God, there's too many! No! No! Oh God! Gotta be kidding me!
The Dalton brothers,
Oh,
Robert and Grant,
great!
guardians of the
Great!
Garden
This
of
is
the
gonna be
Dead.
a super long episode. Get prepared. Get your popcorn, do whatever you do with long videos because this is gonna take a while. Read a magazine while you're watching it. See what.
George Curry and Harvey Logan, alias Pete Curry, both thirsty for
Stop showing up! Oh God! Can you stop showing up, please? Oh, okay. Take cover, take cover, take cover. Oh! Oh God! Okay, maybe E. You should have done this. I don't want to use my sense of that. That's.
Jesse, Woods, James, and Jim Reed, each one deader than the next.
Is that it? Oh no.
Finally, I saw Harry Alonzo Longfellow.
Can you?
Sundance Kid. Like a general leading his legion of the dead. He told us before you knew he was alive. He was alive.
Run! Oh God, oh God. This guy's too much help. Oh God, run up the stairs. Sorry. I blame him. There's like a freaking shotgun guy right in front of my face. Run around him, run around him. He's almost dead, he's almost dead. Let's not blow this. Oh God. No! Oh God, you gotta be kidding me. One bullet! Oh God, you gotta be kidding me. This is so annoying. I swear to God, if I have to do all that again, I'm just gonna throw this. I'm gonna throw this in the trash. Okay, good. I don't have to throw this thing. Oh God. Okay, we need to do it. Yes, let's back. There's a pound of ghosts. Hey, blame the demon. Oh God, reload! Oh God, he's right there, he's right there, he's right there. Shoot, shoot.
Then I heard a voice call to me from afar. It was Robert Leroy Parker, a.k.a. Butch Cassidy, coming at me from out of the fog. Thanks for taking care of that bastard.
The good, the bad, and the dead.
But the kid wasn't quite deceased. Not yet. Takes more than one little bullet to kill the likes of me, partner. Those two looked like they hadn't seen each other for quite a while. Clearly, they were no longer amigos. Shit. I was hoping I wouldn't have to kill you. You won't have to, Butch. I'm killing you first. I asked them about Bob Bryant, but they were too busy with their own heated conversation. Let me get this shit straight. You want my money and the love of my life? You figured it all away, Butch. Anna's mine. So is that damn money. I didn't want to shoot anybody until I had an answer to my question. But those boys didn't give me much of a choice.
I don't know how this works. One aims at one and then Butch Cassidy's aiming at me. what are we supposed to do with that? Like, this is gonna be hard. Oh god, this is gonna be a tough one. Let's switch from one enemy to another. How are we supposed to do this? We have to switch from enemies to enemies, so whoever we have to face, it's like that they're both gonna aim at each other, and then I'm just gonna be able to kill one of them. Yes!
Cassidy and the Sundance Kid died there in that cemetery not 6 months ago.
Is that it? I'm kind of curious. We'll find out. If there's one more mission, I'll just do it. Let's do it. Well, let's see. Let's see if that was it, or if there's one more mission after that. Or maybe credits? I don't know. We'll see. Looks like this is it. We're almost done. This final part. And then I'll complete the game. And I'll upload the farewell video on this channel pretty much. And then I'll move on to my Quick Builder 5 channel. I'm not sure what I'll do. I guess I'll do some other games. Multiplayer or something like that until Christmas, I guess. It seems like the plan. Or unless I find a game that looks really cool because I only have like $13 on my Steam account right now, so clearly I'm gonna have to wait until the game goes on sale. But I want to play, obviously. Curious what happens. What's the thing? Oh, there it is.
Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid were killed by the Bolivian army. Everybody knows that.
That's the legend, but it ain't the truth.
So, you never found Bob? There is no Bob. This old sumbitch ain't even Silas Greaves. Sir, is that true? Have you been pulling our legs this whole time?
Well, not the whole time.
Oh man, I think you've worn out your welcome here.
Maybe you're right, Jack. Maybe it's time to pay. You see, Ben, or should I say Bob, your past always catches up with you.
I was a different man back then, crazy. Drinking, I changed my ways, I swear to you. If I could turn back the clock,
But you can't, Bob.
Oh. He's the real Bob. What? What do you get? Revenge or redemption? Well, maybe I'll do the other ending maybe later. I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll do redemption for right now.
why'd you toy with me like that? Telling those tales, knowing all along. Why not just lay your cards on the table?
Wanted to suss you out, Bob. See what kind of man you turned out to be. Maybe prod you into drawing on me. See, all those years on your trail turned me into a killer. Can't even remember who I was before you tried to murder me. You, on the other hand, walked that very same path in exactly the opposite direction.
What do you mean by that?
You think your life is worth sparing, Bob? Boy, what's your name again?
It's Eisenhower, sir. Dwight Eisenhower.
What do you plan to do with your life, Dwight Eisenhower?
Tomorrow I'll be leaving for West Point, sir.
So, you want to be a soldier? Well, then do it right, son. Don't tear down the world out of anger and spite like I did. You build it up. You do something decent with your life, you hear me?
Sir? Yes, sir.
I won't have it said I left you with nothing, Bob.
Maybe I'll just do the other ending this episode. Call of Gloria, Gunslinger. Well, that was pretty fun.
Won't you spare
I
me?
mean, we're gonna play through the credits, of course, but what I'm gonna do, so I'm gonna probably play the other ending after this. So stay tuned. Maybe, I'm not sure. So I'm kind of curious to see how the other ending works. And I'm not gonna leave this channel without you guys knowing how the other ending is. I'm gonna show you it right here. First, we're gonna see the credits. Well, if you guys enjoyed, stay tuned for the other ending. And let's let the credits play through. And I will see you then.
but a man legends fear. He's a four-hosted reaper, crying bullets for tears. When a drought comes in justice, bullets make good rain. When the heartache has dried up, only blood heals the pain. There's a time for grieving, and a time to just pray. There's a time for forgiving, but it's not for today. You can hide sins from a gavel, you can drown them in rum. When silence grease finds you, there's nowhere to run. And time goes too slowly for the gunslinger's eye.
Won't be able to do the other ending, unfortunately, because you have to play the whole game again. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you on my new channel. See you then. I'll see you over there.